Hello everyone, today I'm here to review Twisters, the standalone sequel to the 1996 film Twister, which I just watched the first time the other day and prepped to see this movie. This will be a non-spoiler review, so if you've not seen the film, feel free to watch this video and hear my thoughts, see if you want to check out the movie later, and if you have seen the movie, well, you're in luck, I'm here talking about it. Yeah, standalone sequel to the original, whole new cast of characters following Storm Chasing and Twisters, so I'm excited to get into things, and let's get going. I don't have many criticisms of this movie. It definitely does follow a basic story structure. I know someone who called it a Hallmark movie type story structure, and I don't necessarily know if I agree with that. But even though it does follow a pretty basic story structure, I will say that it does execute it pretty well. It builds on it, and I'll get more into that later. One thing I will say, though, is this movie didn't lead into the romance enough for me. I feel like that would have been a lot of fun. Like, they kind of set it up, but they never really pay it off. And apparently that was a Steven Spielberg note. And I love Steven Spielberg more than, like, anything. But disappointed in old Stevie S there for that one. But those are my criticisms of the movie. A little basic story structure that sets up a romance, but also didn't really lean into the romance enough. So those are my criticisms. Also, David Cornswet needed more screen time. Onto some of the pros. First off, like I said, this is very, very effective movie. The visual effects and the thrills are fantastic. Any scene where our characters are stuck in the heat of a tornado, I was on the edge of my seat. I was locked in. I was like, oh my gosh, this is insane. Fantastic visual effects. A really, really great score. And the whole movie, I was just like totally into scenes like that. And I also love the slower scenes with the characters dealing with their issues and their traumas. I thought that was all very well written, and the movie does a great job balancing the thrills of tornadoes along with the devastating effects and showing how our handlers are able to cope with the fact that they get excited to see tornadoes and chase them, but also the fact that they can hurt these people. It does a really great job balancing that. And the movie's pretty well paced. It's just under 2 hours, and I think that very, very, very effective. Or it's around 2 hours. It never feels like we're missing anything. It never feels like we're going too slow. It's very, very well paced. Works well with the story, and does a great job balancing out the twister so it doesn't feel like we're getting too much or too little at one time, and still making sure they can feel impactful up till the end. The whole cast is phenomenal. Daisy Edgar Jones is great in the lead role. She brings a lot of fun, a lot of heart, a lot of emotion, a lot of depth. Meanwhile, we've got Glenn Powell, who is just fantastic. He's charming, but he's also very empathetic. He has a lot of pathos in his character. He works great here. I love Anthony Ramos in this film. He's a lot of fun as a side character. The whole, like, Tyler Owens, Storm, Wranglers crew is a lot of fun. And I like a lot of the cameos supporting cast as well. The directing is great here. The writing's very solid. This is a good example of a movie that, you know, fairly formulaic in many senses, but it executes it well with a great cast, good direction, and very edge-of-your-seat thrills. It's a fantastic summer movie. If you liked the first one, if you liked, say, Top Gun Maverick, you're going to like this movie. You're going to have a fun time with it. It's just a great summer blockbuster. I would give Twisters an 8.5 out of 10. Anyways, hope you guys liked the video. Coming tomorrow, my review for My Adventures with Superman, Season 2. Hope you guys liked the video. See you then. Bye for now.